So today I'm going to be expanding on a video you probably may or may not have seen because you probably would have searched it. A lovely lady by the name on YouTube, her name is Mystic Rain. I'm going to link the video below so you know what I'm talking about if you haven't seen it. Very good, because I love seeing other interpretations. Well, these are the true traditional interpretations of tarot, and it was just like a good sort of refresher, reminder of, what we're looking at in the cards, which is very important. There's a lot of symbology that people often miss. So I'm going to link part 1 of her series. You can go click through and watch those. Yeah, I just wanted to expand on the Fool's Journey a little bit and sort of make more sense of, when we're doing different types of reads, how to sort of, break it down and make sense of it. So obviously the first card is the Fool, right? So as we know, or may not know, it's embarking on a new journey. So if we're thinking about, if we're doing like a career reading, it's obviously going into a new career path. If we're doing a love reading, going into a new relationship. If you're doing a health reading, that could be exploring a new health issue, could be mental health even, like something you haven't considered. Basically, it's literally exploring a new path that you haven't considered yet. So that's what we're thinking about here with that. And the reversals, it's not necessarily the opposite. As Mystic Rain explains, it's more sort of the shadow, and it's about so if you're getting a reversal of the Fool, right? If you're going about career or anything, it's just like having anxiety or fears or blockages of going on to the new path. Like maybe you're like super scared of getting into a new relationship, and that's just something to be wary of. So it's just a reminder of getting you to think about, what's stopping you from going down the new path. Like, is it fear? Maybe you don't want to be rejected. Maybe you think something bad's going to happen. So it's just about thinking about what's stopping you. See, it's not exact opposite, right? So that's the Fool. Okay. The next one, we got the Magician. So that's about, sort of realizing you have the power to do anything you want, kind of thing. Being able to manifest, being able to get what you want, do what you want, blah, blah, blah. Right? Okay. So, if it's about love, that's about, attracting the right person. If it's about career, so it's about attracting the right things and getting what you want. And again, the reversal is simply thinking about what is stopping you from getting this. Again, it's a bit like the reversals. It's kind of simple. It's just like, what are you fearing? If there's something that you really want, what is making you kind of go, actually, maybe I don't want to do that. Maybe it's a bit scary. Maybe it's a bit... That's what we're thinking about when we're seeing the reversal of the Magician. It's just like... Because it's just like... Literally, you can do anything you put your mind to, and you can get anything. And it's like things just take time, obviously. And we can do all sorts of things to make them move faster. But... And it's reversed, you've got to think about what sort of things are stopping me from getting me what I want? And if you're thinking about like a health reading, think about why don't I want to go on the new diet? Why don't I want to try this new, exercise or something, you have to really think about like why I don't want to move forward. So that's what we're doing with the Magician, right? Hoping it's making sense now. So the next part of the Fool's journey, we have the High Priestess. That's about wisdom, getting wisdom, feeling you have the wisdom. You know, that can be doing research. Obviously the fruits are abundance. We've got the duality of the poles, not poles, whatever the fuck you want to call them, all that. We got the moon, working with the moon to get what you want, right? Because it's all like steps. So we're going on the journey. We're trying to get what we want, and this is the sort of next step of what to do, right? So it's just like, okay, this is when you're seeing this card, it's just like thinking about, all right, how do we go about attracting new love or new job or better health or whatever you're reading for, right? You think about what sort of things can I do? Is there like crystals? Is there like scents? Whatever you work with, you think about those types of things. Maybe you do spells. Maybe you just do research on, you know, the best ways to improve job things like resume building, how to write a good cover letter. You do like there's plenty of resources online on how to achieve what you want, and that's what the card, the High Priestess, is telling you. Just like reach out, do the work, you know, find out what it is you need to do to get what you want. And obviously when it's reversed, we're thinking about like how am I maybe not getting the right resources, maybe I'm getting the wrong information, maybe just not doing something properly. Like maybe you're using crystals, but maybe you're not using them in the right way, you know? So it's about thinking about those types of things. So if we're thinking about like the things that are helping us, so when we're seeing the High Priestess reverse, we're thinking, okay, maybe there's something missing. Maybe there's something missing that you're not doing, right? That would really help your situation. So that's what we think about when we see a reversed High Priestess. Okay. We're only probably going to get a few more cards, but I'm hoping you're getting how this works. Hopefully I don't have to do all of them. Yeah, the Empress. Again, we're seeing the abundance, we're seeing the femininity, we're seeing all the creativity, the new things coming in, all the, you know, all that jazz, right? So it's saying, you know, you're gonna have all these things coming for you because you've put in the work and it's all come for you. The stars on the crown, so it's like the making of the wishes, all is coming true. Holding on to your little one and being like, yeah, I'm ready to take on anything type thing, whatever. We got the water, we got the emotions, we got the trees, we got the grains. So, you know, we're really looking at all the aspects of whatever you see in the card and kind of going, all right, what does this mean for me? So that means you're getting whatever you want, right? And if you're not if it's reversed, it's just like, all right, again, it's just seeing the blocks. It's being like, all right, what am I missing here? It's thinking about that sort of thing. Like what emotions are maybe holding me back. Like maybe you're grieving about something. Maybe you're really angry about something. Maybe you're, you know, you're holding on to something that you don't need anymore, right? So we got to think about these types of things. Hoping that makes any sort of sense. It's just like, yeah, thinking about, you know, all that. It's all very similar stuff. So I'm hoping that helped sort of clarify a little bit how it all works. Like, I may or may not do the rest of the major arcana. I'm hoping just as I do readings that I can. Well, I tend to explain it all anyway, what I see and the symbols and all that. So, but yeah, if you're really interested in me going through the entire major arcana, let me know and then I will definitely do it. But otherwise, it'll just kind of be like, don't really have any other projects going at the moment because I've just done the reads for July, so I probably will. So yeah, anyway, I hope that was helpful in any sort of way and, you know, got you thinking about, like, you know, what is actually going on, and, you know, that it's actually a story, and, you know, how do we, like, because, like, how do we do reversals? Like, sometimes when you're first starting out, like, a lot of beginner readers are just like, oh my god, I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I certainly didn't. I did struggle a lot with reversal readings, and it's a lot easier than you think, because it's not the direct opposite. It's the kind of the shadow. Like, if you're doing shadow work, you probably understand that term a bit more. So it's just like, it's just like, why are we not getting whatever's presented on the card, if that makes any sense whatsoever. Okay, I'm gonna leave it at that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day, night, or whatever, whenever you're watching this. I hope you find something beautiful that makes you smile. Just like look around you, look out the window, hop on Reddit, Imgur, or whatever social medias you look at and find something really cool that just fills you with joy. Okay. I'll see you guys next video. Thank you for watching, and please do check out what's her name, Mystic Rain, is that her name? Mystic Rain's channel, because she really explains it well, and I love her demeanor so much. She is such her personality is just beautiful, and she's beautiful, and oh my god, so please do check her out. Alright, bye for real this time. See you.